From visitmysmokies.com, this is a special edition of the Funcast, and I'm your Smoky Mountain meteorologist, Paul Poteet. Well, we're coming up on the 25th anniversary of it. Anybody who spend any time in the Smokies that you may meet, one of the locals, if you're coming to the Smokies for a trip, they'll remember the blizzard of 1993, 25 years ago, still one of the major weather events in recorded history in East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, and the Smoky Mountain area in general. Take a look at the swath of this storm. It was really something similar to a hurricane as far as its wind strength goes. It's a big cyclonic storm, cold air coming out of Canada, hitting up with the Gulf of Mexico, which had already begun to warm back in that part of March in 1993. And it spawned one intense, massive storm system. It moved through the Gulf of Mexico and then up through the eastern United States before going on into Canada. What did it do around the Smokies? A lot. It stranded some hikers that had to be rescued, fortunately, after a couple of days of being out and all of that. The drifts in some spots over 9 feet tall. And the snow amounts, take a look at this map. Look at how widespread that heavy snow is. 20 inches was reported in Chattanooga, about 14 to 15 inches in Knoxville and the Tri-Cities. Mount LeConte, see that little dot right there in eastern Tennessee? That's 60 inches of reported snowfall. Mount Mitchell in North Carolina had 49 inches. The winds with this system gusted to around 70 miles an hour in New York City, 80 miles an hour in Boston. There was snow, about 6 inches worth, in the Florida Panhandle from the Great Blizzard. Double-digit snow totals ranged from Alabama all the way up to Maine. And at one point, all the major airports in the eastern part of the country were closed, and 25% of all flights around the country were affected. It took days and in some cases weeks for conditions to finally improve over the area. We'll be back with our regular weather updates, including our 7-day forecast and a look at events in the area on Monday, March 12th, 2018. Nothing like the Great Blizzard in the forecast then. We'll talk to you soon. And remember to plan your next trip to the mountains. Start with visitmysmokies.com.